All right. Obviously, we played a very, very good team. You're not a top 25 team in the country, 15-2 for nothing. Their crispness, sharpness in their screening, action, and setting screens, using screens, really got us on our heels right off the start, and there was no answer to it, unfortunately. And then even when we did get stops or they missed a shot, we were just, abysmal on the glass today. So that was disappointing. Obviously, I know we're going to have difficult times offensively, making baskets, even when we get some open looks or scoring around the basket. Thought that would be one of our challenges this year. But we've shown flashes of being a much better defensive team and playing much harder than we played tonight, so that's a disappointment. That you do that for 3 games, first 3 games, and you don't do it here, but that's also one of the things we've talked about is as you move forward as a program, the ability to maintain and sustain a certain identity of how you're going to play. We did not do that tonight.
The shooting was more a function of the type of shots you were getting, or just...
Well, I mean, you got to give them credit. They're a very good defensive team, you know what I mean? But I think again, our margin of error is very small. And so when you get an open shot, we almost have to make every open shot we get, and when you miss a bunch or some, that only highlights or exaggerates the fact of the tough shots, so that's, as I said, I felt, at times who was going to score for us was going to be a problem, and that's why in the games where we've played well, we've defended well enough to go through some stretches where we didn't make some shots.
Coach, for the most part this year, you've been a good rebounding team. Can you put your finger on what the problem was tonight?
Well, they were quicker to the ball. A lot of times it's, we were so out of position defensively that puts you in a difficult spot. The other thing that's happened, it always happens, it happened tonight, it happened in the Maryland game. If you allow teams to penetrate to the rim, you are going to give up offensive rebounds, because now your help is coming from your back line, and your bigs have to step up to try to do something with the drive. And give Evans credit, he played extremely well tonight. He controlled many aspects and many minutes in the game. He completely dominated the game without even scoring any baskets. He made 3 baskets all night. But his ability to get to rim opens up a lot of offensive rebounding.
I guess his quickness was a problem.
Yeah, we couldn't keep him in front of us. And defensively, he was able to pressure us, and at the same time, I guess the good news is we only had 6 turnovers. It's hard to, we're 9 of 19 from the free throw line. That's brutal. So, as you know, whenever you're in a position that we're in as a program where you're trying to rebuild it and do some things that, unfortunately, as I say, there's going to be nights like this, and it's as a competitor, it takes you off, but we got to bounce back and get ready to go on Saturday.
In the practices leading up to the game, was there any indication that something like this might happen?
No, the one thing is, there's, if you're going to look on the defensive end, we have gotten much better. In terms of some of our preparation phase, understanding other teams' set plays, taking those away, doing some adjustments in guarding that. I think we've done a pretty good job. But Virginia runs a motion, so now your defense has to stay in the stance, stay focused, communicate, read different situations, and right now, in particular tonight, we weren't good at that. And so you get the difference as opposed to them running a set play and kind of knowing they kind of read, and we weren't focused enough or tough enough defensively to keep them in front or be there on the catch.
They scored on 11 consecutive possessions. 16-minute mark in the first half. And that pretty much did it. When you're standing over there, you used a couple timeouts here and there. What is it I can do to stop that?
Well, you know, what's interesting is I'm trying to think in the first timeout, they had, I think they might have had 11 or 12 points already at the first TV timeout. And I just told the guys then, I said, there's no way you can be successful if you're going to give up 12 points in the first 4 minutes. If we weren't guarding a soul. And then we kind of got our wits about us for a little bit, and then they went on that stretch right there, and as you said, it's going to be, even if you're a good offensive team on the other end, that still puts you in a really tough situation. And, you know, we didn't have we can't extend our defense because we struggle guarding the ball so much.
I imagine the way you played exactly how you, or the way Virginia played, they were tough defensively and were smart offensively, just is kind of what you want to see from your team.
Yeah, I mean, we have a different style offensively than Virginia, but in turn, I mean, when you look at maybe the core components of what Virginia is, you know, they do have, I don't know exactly, but I think 3 seniors playing, so that helps a little bit. But they do defend extremely well. What they do defensively is they play extremely well together. They communicate very well. They're there to help each other. They're a very unselfish team. So in that respect, that would be a great place to start in terms of building an identity, being unselfish.
Is a game like this, or like the Duke game, harder for you as a coach to deal with in terms of understanding, I guess, you know, all the different aspects of things? Because you play so well against Duke, and you have a game like this where just nothing goes right.
Right. Well, I mean, I think at this phase of where we're at in terms of our program, you feel a lot better walking onto that bus after the Duke game than you do tonight. At the same time, you also have to keep in mind that our mission is to win the game, and we didn't complete it in either one of those two games. You know what I mean? But, you know, our job is you play and compete as hard as you possibly can for 40 minutes. And when you don't do that, you feel, you know, you don't feel very good, you know. And, but as I said, you know, I've been through it, seen it, know sometimes these things happen. I think if this type of performance happened after the Duke game at North Carolina State, everybody would kind of say, all right, they were emotionally spent because of the Duke game. And maybe surprise some people by coming out and playing even harder in that game. And we did a pretty good job of that on Sunday as well, and today we didn't. You know, one thing we also got to take a look at, you know, this is a tough stretch now, Thursday, Saturday afternoon, and then Tuesday. You know, we got to make sure we try to stay as fresh as we can, because you know, 1 or 2, you know, these guys logged a lot more minutes than they ever have before.
Is that why you pulled everyone at about the 11-minute mark?
Well, I didn't pull everybody. I put a couple guys back in, but yeah, that's why, you know, other than, you know, Lufon played 30 minutes, and you know, everybody played less minutes than they're accustomed to playing.
How did you assess the effort of the guys?
Today, how would I?
Assess it.
That wasn't very good. You know, we can't perform at that effort level and that energy level and that concentration level and expect to be successful. Can't do it.